We're recording today live at the 2025 TEDCO Expo. My name is Chris Frew, founder of BioBuzz Networks, and today we're interviewing entrepreneurs and ecosystem builders here in the Maryland area. It's my pleasure today to be joined by Xiaonao Liu, CEO of NanoBioFab. Welcome.
Thank you, Chris. So, hi everyone. I'm Xiaonao Liu. So, actually, I'm founder and CEO of NanoBioFab. Our company is a medtech company located in Maryland. So, we are developing AI-powered smart nanosensors to make sense of pathogens. So, imagine a smoke detector, but for infections. That's what we are building: a real-time, non-invasive sensors that can detect the bacteria and fungi earlier in a wound. So clinicians can act before the things get worse.
The advanced and deep technology that is being developed in Maryland is really impressive with what you're doing. We're here at the TEDCO Expo today talking to a lot of entrepreneurs like yourself. What's it like growing a deep technology company like yours here in the state of Maryland, and what resources have been helpful?
So you're stopping? There are so many resources. I want to say Maryland is an amazing state. The first thing is Maryland is the home of great academic institutes like NIST, NIH, and NCI. And also great universities like Universities of Maryland and also the Johns Hopkins. We have so many talented scientists, clinicians. I think this is a dream place for medtech startup. And at the same time, I want to talk about the TEDCO. So TEDCO is not providing us only money, but also many great resources. So we got like a RBI2 grant, and with that grant, we make the first sensor prototype and submit two patents and get granted. So like the executive loan program, with that support, and we found our first medical device advisor. And for example, like SBIR proposal labs and DevTech program help us build connections with government agencies, and also the importance is a pre-seed fund and a social impact fund, build a fund. You know, I'm the immigrant and I'm also a scientist, so it's difficult to build a startup here. And with that kinds of fund support, it's accelerate our commercialization steps. And another thing is like we are located in Frederick Innovative Technology Center, FITCI. It's a great facility, great community. We have great mentors, advisors there, and also has great networking. For example, we have the like a for digital alliance networking, and to show our technology in front of the military. And based on that opportunity, we get the Defense Health Agency contracts. So many great resources. That's why we choose Maryland as our home start for NanoBioFab.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up FITCI. We interviewed some folks from Frederick earlier today, and they're a good example of how this ecosystem is broad. And in Frederick, you do have the fort and military, you have health systems, technology. So for your company, you're developing sensors, but it can be applied for military, or it can be applied in civilian. So it's kind of a dual-use approach. So tell me, what other sectors or what other areas do you see your technology being able to impact?
Oh, that's a great question. That's Chris. So for the military use case, because we make an AI sensor, we can use it for the chemical and biological threats detection and monitor. And at the same time, like I mentioned, we are the medtech company, so we are focused on building the smart sensors for the trauma wound and burn wounds infection early detection. And that's the, it's a good and a help support for the military. And for the civilian market, and our first target is to go to the orthopedic joint infection detection, that industry, and we build a relationship with strategic partners to commercial our product. And in the future, we'll expand the collaboration. Like we just build a collaboration with the local hospital, Frederick Health Hospital, and we do the clinical sample validation. Through this relationship, it's a great resources support. And for further, we will expand our use case to the surgical wound, the chronic wound monitoring.
Partnerships are so important. I was going to ask you about that, and you mentioned a few. How critical is that to be in an ecosystem where you can access partners and potential clients? And how has that experience been for you here in Maryland?
So, for example, like our first partnership, also through the FITCI incubator to help us build a bridge connection with the NCI, their material characterization lab. So it's very important for us to do the research support from the talented scientists around us. And also with their support, we can get a great successful patent application and also fundraising with their research support. So I think that's the first step. And like I mentioned, the Frederick Hospital is the second connection with our local community. And they're supporting us for the wound samples from patients. And we can quickly do the clinical tracking, clinical validation. That's also the fundamental step for our product commercialization.
So tell me now, what you've had a lot of success over the past couple years in building. What does success look like for you in the year to come? What are you excited about as you look to these next milestones for the company?
So exciting. So in the past year, we are so excited because we are selected to the MedTech Innovator, and we find a great strategic partners in the orthopedic field industry, and we also so honored to join the J Labs incubator. So. And for the next step, because we have great strategic manner, and we expect to get first medical device launch in 2027.
That's great. Well, it sounds like an exciting year to come. Are there any partners or type of organizations that you hope to meet or hope to continue to engage with as you build a company? Like hospital systems, or like what type of strategic partners are you looking to engage with as you continue to grow?
Okay, so right now our strategic partner is the one of the biggest orthopedic device companies. And we are trying to build a collaboration with hospitals and academic research institutes, and also like the medical device big companies.
Well, I really appreciate all you're doing to grow your company here in Maryland and taking time today to share your story with us. That's what the Expo is all about, right? Connecting entrepreneurs to one another and to the resources, and deep tech companies like yourselves that are being applied in commercial healthcare and Department of Defense are a really good example of, I think, what's possible here. So not only are you an inspiration for others, but you're helping be an important part of the ecosystem, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chris.
So thank you all for joining us. My name is Chris Frew, recording live at the 2025 TEDCO Expo.